I remember a time when I felt completely overwhelmed. Everything around me seemed uncertain, and honestly, I didn't know what the next day would bring. When you find yourself in such a situation, fear has a way of creeping in, especially at night, whispering, what if you didn't make it through this? What if this? What if that? What a dark moment that was for me some times ago. Fear controlled my life. I felt so helpless. I felt so alone. It was as if the world was closing in on me, just me alone. But my dear, one morning, as I was reading my Bible, that day I read Deuteronomy chapter 31. When I got to verse 6 gave me so much comfort. There the Lord says, be strong. I was hearing like Sharon, be strong and be courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. He said, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. As I was reading that passage, it was as if my eyes just opened. I didn't see myself again walking alone anymore. I could see the Lord walking with me, comforting me when I needed it. I could see moments whereby the fear almost took my life, and the word of the Lord would just come gently, fear not. God was speaking into my life at that moment. So I read that passage over and over. And the more I read it, the more the strength entered into me. That day, I realized that God wasn't just telling me to be strong in myself, but to be strong in Him. It was sort of like reminding me that courage doesn't come from having everything under control. When everything is under your control, you just feel confident. But knowing who is walking right beside you. And that was the end of that fear that controlled me for weeks. Fear that made me to have sleepless nights. My darling sister, maybe you are like me. Maybe the fear of the unknown has gripped you. Today, my dear, I want to remind you of what God says in that passage. Please, I'm begging you, take your time. Go and read that Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6 again. Sweetheart, whatever you are facing, you are not alone in it. The same God who promised never to leave nor forsake his people is right there with you. So this season you are in, the Lord is there with you. Don't allow fear of what if make to build a giant load on your chest. And my dear, you see that heavy weight on your heart. You don't get the final say. Hope you know that. Think about it. The creator of heaven and earth, the one who parted the Red Sea, the one who raised Jesus from the grave after 3 days. That same God is working with you right now. He hasn't abandoned you. It may look as if the devil come and tell you that he has abandoned you. He is not you're alone. He hasn't forgotten you. He's closer than the very breath you breathe. So, my darling, don't let the devil make you feel like you are the only one carrying load on earth. Lift your head. My dear, be strong. Not because you feel got it all out, but because the one who owns the universe is holding you. Be courageous. Not because the road is easy. It's not easy. Everything happening around us is not easy today. But because you are not walking alone. If he said it, I will never leave nor forsake you, then that is a promise you can lean on with the whole of your heart. And I believe that, my darling, you will look back to this very season you are in, just the same way I look back at my own. And then you see how faithful he has been to carry you through it. Because he carried me through the darkest moment of my life. Hey, if only you knew. A moment I didn't know how it was going to end. My sister, Jesus carried me. And I know he will surely carry you too. And your case will surely end in praise. So, sweetheart, rest. All shall be well. My name is Sharon Onojeta, and I will see you by the grace of God next time. Till then, bye-bye.